WDSU first warning weather. You see that we've got the impact day still in effect because that's still we have technically this heat advisory up until 7, but things have already begun to change. Visible satellite imagery, that's where we're going to start. Just a bank of clouds, and some of those clouds today helping to keep those temps down. Yeah, we were still into the 90s. I'll show you those in just a second. But a lot of that cloud cover behind the storms that have rolled into the Gulf, courtesy of a front. Yes, a rare August front. Yeah, we can get them, but it starts to note things may be changing. What have we done for the top temps to where you are today? Baton Rouge did 95. We only did 93 and only comparatively. Lakefront 91. Gulfport and Biloxi, coastal Mississippi did 97, 95 to where you stand because you've already had some drier air work in that direction. So let's look at dew points. These are real-time temps, pretty close to the highs we hit today. But look at these dew points, 60s already to coastal Miss. So it's a little easier to warm that air when it's a bit drier. But easily these dew points, as we know, in the teeth and the heart of the summer here could be 78 and 80. We've already dropped it a bit, and we're going to take them down even further. Speaking of that, let's take a look at the dew points across the region to 63 Nashville to Memphis, 66 in Jackson, and you can see those north winds, and that's going to pull down and drive in that little bit drier air. Of course, for us, even a dew point of 72 can feel better at times. Still a heat index of 105 in Slidell, 102 here. And it looks to be that maybe the National Weather Service has just taken down that heat advisory. It was supposed to go up until 7. I don't see anything in there anymore. It could be just the time situation of my clock, though. We'll check. Any which way, it's still warm and humid tonight. If you hadn't heard, blue supermoon tonight. Take a look at that. I'm hearing moon rising eastern sky at about 7:12 here in New Orleans, 80s, and I think it should be good viewing for that. Temperature trend. See mid-90s, and we still bring temperatures down, but take a look at these dew points. I got 68 to 66. This is even for New Orleans, but the humidity will start to move in again and the rain chances too. But look what that does to the heat index. It has been, well, forever. It seems like since we've had a heat index well into only the mid-90s, just a degree or two the actual air temp. Courtesy of all that front that's moved through, bubble of heat is still just to our west. Let's see that high-res forecast, and there isn't much here to show except just temperatures and dew points. Waking up 73 North Shore tomorrow morning, still a little bit warm and steamy tomorrow morning here. I got 75 in New Orleans for the kids out the door or you getting to work. So cloud forecast tomorrow, mostly sunny, almost a totally sunny sky with just a few clouds. And we're still pretty hot, 94, 95, 96, but look at those dew points drop into the 60s. It's going to feel much more tolerable comparatively to these last few weeks. Of course, with the excessive heat warnings and heat advisories. Wednesday is going to be more the same. A little difference in the humidity, maybe up to a dew point of 70, but it still should feel fine. Now, what happens here is we get into the end of the week, high pressure is going to be just to our west. It's going to roll in these systems, and with that system is rolling through and here and there, it's going to pick up the rain chances once again, and it's also going to start to pick up the humidity here too. Quick look at Hurricane Ernesto by tomorrow morning. It is going to be a very strong but non-tropical system. You look at the rest of the Atlantic, the Caribbean, and the Gulf, and still nothing here forecast for the next 7 days. WDSU first warning weather 7-day forecast. Less humid the next couple of days, still 95. I don't have a chance of rain. I won't bring that back until the week and going into next week, and then we'll start to feel that humidity up again, but the temperatures, not too bad.